Good morning, guys. In today's video, we're gonna do another homeschooling day in the life. And today I would deliver, as promised, an update of how our homeschool year is going. But first, while I'm cleaning the kitchen, cleaning up after the party that we just had, the celebration of life for my mother-in-law, I am going to show you what my daughter's doing. This is my beautiful 5th grader. And this is pancake mix. And the reason why she's molding it into dough is because, you want to tell why about your class?
Making breakfast pierogies.
She's making breakfast pierogies, which is a brand new recipe. So let me tell you a little bit about that. So my daughter wants to be either a chef or some sort of culinary creationist or own a bakery when she gets older. So she has a cooking class at our homeschool co-op called Global Cuisine, where they learn about a different country each week and a different recipe from that country.
I need more pancake batter.
Go ahead, use the rest of the box. I have 2 more boxes.
Okay.
So, threw me off.
We made pierogies in the class.
Oh, yeah. So in one of her classes, she made pierogies. And so she said, hey, you think it'll work if I made breakfast pierogies? So I'm just letting her do it. She's doing it all by herself. She added chocolate chip to these, did you? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we added some chocolate chip to these, and I'll let you know how they come out, if it worked or not.
And they have one hand.
Arlen has asked me to make some bacon, so we're gonna air fry it because she said this is going to be the filling.
It's pancake batter with water, chocolate chips, sprinkles, apple spice pie, and apple pie spice, and pumpkin pie spice.
How fun. And we're planning to dip it in syrup, right?
Yeah.
We're not afraid of a little mess, right?
Miss Boo's actually doing a really good job. Take a cup. Make sure it's spread good. Alright, it's your turn.
Okay, while Arlen is cleaning up the mess that she made, I figure it's a good time to catch up on some stuff that we're doing this homeschool year. So with her in particular, we're trying to do a lot of like fun stuff like this, like whatever her interests are. And then I'll show you the work that she's actually responsible for. But I first wanted to show you that we always start our mornings, my son, her, and myself, with this devotionals called Deep Roots, a family devotional to grow together in God's Word. It's a 1-page devotional with a Bible verse for them to memorize or at least to think about. So every day I just go over the Bible verses that we went over the days before. That way we remember what we were talking about. My son right now, he doesn't want to be on camera anymore, so you guys probably won't see him anymore. But he is doing his schoolwork. He does Apologia Biology with our homeschool co-op. He does American Literature for credit. Both of them are for credit. And then he does personal finance for half a credit with the homeschool co-op. And so he takes the classes on Tuesdays, and then during the week he has assignments to do, like homework to do every day for that. So we're adjusting to this new routine and finding a good rhythm. And then we're gonna add math to it, and then history, and then like Bible, and then his elective. So we're just easing into the school year so that it's stress-free, as stress-free as possible. And then I can show you exactly what Arlen is doing for school. Taste. Is it really good or just okay?
Well,
Yeah? Did you that I've been homeschooling, which has been about, I want to say like 12 years. I have never done any type of virtual school, like public virtual school, like K-12 or anything like that. We've dabbled in a couple of online programs, but they never lasted more than a month. And so everything that I have ever taught was with books, was curriculum myself. And so, but you know, now that my son is in ninth grade and I want him to be college bound, I have decided to, like I told you and shared earlier, let him take 3 of his courses at our homeschool co-op. So like I told you, he's doing American literature, personal finance as an elective, and he's taking biology with apologia science. And the way that those work is, so for example, he has to take his biology book to class every week. So the good thing about these classes, there's a lot of good things. Number one, he has the experience of doing work with his friends, doing the same thing with his friends, right? If, for example, yesterday was a weekend and he had work to do and he was really stressed out because of it, but then he found out all his friends in the same class had work to do. It made him feel better. It makes the child feel more included when they're like reaching towards a common goal, something that's just as stressful for all of them. So with Apologia, we're using the 3rd edition for some reason. And so every module he's reading, and he, in his iPad, he's writing in the definitions for all the words, and then there's sections that say on your own, and he's answering those questions. After that, at the end of the module, which is going to be today, he's got to do the study guide and then take the test. So what we've been doing was, he likes typing rather than writing. So he's been typing out his work, printing it out, putting it in his binder. And then the test also goes in his binder. And then tomorrow the teacher will collect his binder, check the notes, make sure it's organized, and we'll check the test and grade the test as well. Now for American literature, he is using Google Classroom to get his assignments. He's getting stories that he would not normally read, which is great for his, number one, his attention span, to be able to, right now she gave everyone the audiobook that they could listen to. And it's good for the attention span to listen to something he normally wouldn't read. And at the same time, I have printed out his work that he has to do. So as he's listening to the book, he's answering questions that were given to him by his English teacher. Then she takes them back and she grades it, and she'll respond via email to me, anything he needs to work on, or she'll respond directly to him. And he also has to do 5 pages of, I'm looking for his grammar workbook. It's a 9th grade grammar book, which to him is easy because he has done the good and the beautiful for so long. They're heavy on grammar, so the grammar is very easy for him, so he does that too. Then for his financial literacy, he had to pick a career. He had to pick the starting pay, and he has to choose like his student loans, if he's going to get loans, or how he's going to pay for college. So that's what he's working on this week for that class. And then I think they do eventually, like, they, by a roll of a dice, he gets married or not, or has a certain amount of children, and how they can afford it to pay the bills and all that stuff. So gives them a sense to see how life really works. He's going to be starting with Mr. D's math, because Nicole, the math lady, the Saxon math, he just hated it so much. He hated Saxon math. So he's going to be doing Mr. D's math, which they just gamified it too. So I think that he's going to enjoy that a lot more. We haven't started it yet. I want him to get 1 more week of just adjusting to the co-op work, and then we're going to add that. And then for history, I have also received the program for Mystery of History Volume 3. And it's a self-paced course that she teaches, and she just makes it, I was watching it, and I think she makes it very understandable. And there's projects, and all these classes he's going to get high school credit for. So it's going to be a series of work for him. And yeah, so we'll just see how that goes. So as far as Arilyn, she is going to finish off her 4th grade work this year. So I put her on time for learning for math and English at first, and she loved the time for learning because it's easier than the good and the beautiful, but it's also more entertaining with the cartoons and the jokes. It's funny and all that. But I decided that I wanted her to do the good and the beautiful math, so we are doing that. I do want her to do the good and the beautiful language arts too. So what I did was I adjusted her time for learning, and I put it so that she finishes grade 4 in 2 months, so that in November, I believe, she can start her 5th grade good and the beautiful and then be on track for the year. So she will eventually catch up with all of that. Being very serious about school this year, we're doing science twice a week and history twice a week. So for science, we're using and history, we're both using the good and the beautiful. We're doing the level 1 history, and then right now we're doing kingdoms and classification for science, but we're going to be doing a bunch of units. I have a whole bunch of units back there. So yeah, so that's basically the update on what's going on here. It's not going perfect yet, but we are working our way there. We're starting to use planners and write down the work and have them check it off and try not to get done at 8 o'clock at night. My goal is for them to be done by like 2 every day. Aralyn and I have started some mornings going on the scooter ride or bike ride or go to the playground. Oh, she also has PE. I have a PE program for Aaron too. I just don't know if he's gonna fit it in for credit or if I'm gonna do that like 2nd semester after piano. But I'm doing it with Aralyn. And if you watch my last video, I talked about it in there. It's called Form Curriculum. So watch the video where I talk about, I think it's called like Homeschooling is Hard, Life Challenges or something, and that's I'll just put it at the end of this video. If you watch that one, it tells you all about the homeschooling PE program. So that's basically going to be our day. I'm going to just insert some clips here and there, and I'm already sleepy, but we're not going there. Also, the good thing is that I have time when the kids are being a little bit more independent to work on projects like the PEP scholarship submissions or prepare for the homeschool co-op classes that I teach and stuff like that. Or even if I need like a little rest, I might have to close my eyes for like 20 minutes. So yeah, anyway, so I just want to thank you guys for watching. It's good to be back. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see in these videos, and I will see you in the next one.